Oh, shit. Okay. Hello, everybody. Oh, I actually still want that. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. How are all of you doing today? My name is Jacob. Now, today we're going to be talking about something very important that we've been having a problem with over the past all of existence, for my channel at least, and that is names. Okay, I'm going to talk about names today. Names piss me off. Names don't make any sense at all. There's no point to them. It's literally you're labeled as something, and then you have to stay that way forever, and your name, in a lot of cases, triggers people. Okay, it's just like hearing your name will trigger it. I hear somebody's name that I don't like, triggered, okay? It's basically just that irritating. So now on this channel we've had Army Man, -52, we've got The Crusader 10, most people love that meme, and we've got a Gamer's Antidote, okay? Now none of those can work anymore, because I'm not gaming here, and at the moment the only name that I have that actually makes any sense at all, I had some friends help me come up with it, it's skits, but it still sounds just as dumb as everything else that I've done so far, but at least it's simple, short, sweet, and less annoying than all the other ones. I can't really be made fun of it. Like, it sounds normal. It sounds like something somebody else would have, so I think I'm okay. I think I've made it as far as to say that that one's okay, but I still need your guys' help to help me find a better one, because it's still terrible, and I don't want to be known as skits. So, basically, the problem that I have is Jacob is a terrible name, okay? Think about it this way. It's the most popular, uncreative, typical white boy name, okay? You can see, you can walk into a crowd of about 100 people. You yell out the name Jacob, and 10 of them will turn around and say, "What?" Everybody's named Jacob. It's a thing. I walk into Walmart just to pick up maybe a loaf of bread. And I get into the line, and the cashier, his name is probably Jacob. It's just like a 95% chance that that is going to happen. Now, the problem behind the name Jacob, other than the fact that all the time I go everywhere and it's just, nobody actually wants to talk to me, Jacob. It's always somebody else, Jacob. So I turn around and I'm like, "Hi," and they're like, "I don't want to talk to you." I've had that happen on many occasions, where they'll call out Jacob in the classroom. I turn around, and they're like, "No, not you, nobody likes you." Maybe not the nobody likes you part, but they're all thinking it inside of their head, okay? I'm sick of that happening, okay? I want to be named Jacob, even though I don't know what else I'd be named. I couldn't be John, couldn't be Jack, couldn't be Paul, I couldn't be a Scott. I don't know what I would be. I just know it can't be Jacob. Now, Jacob is classified as a specific type of person, and unfortunately, I hit that stereotype for the stereotypical Jacob. So, a stereotypical Jacob would include basically annoying, outgoing, very loud, and pretty immature and stupid, okay? So at that point, it basically becomes a trigger name. It annoys people when they hear the name Jacob. If you ever meet somebody who hasn't heard or known a lot of people named Jacob, they're a special person, but Jacob needs to go for that person. Just right then and there, you just stop and you're like, "I'm gonna go for that one person." Drop everybody else and go be friends with that person or go date that person, okay? That's the perfect time, because then they're not gonna be annoyed by all the other Jacobs that they've had in their lives that have probably pissed them off. Now, one way that I can actually lead into this is with a BuzzFeed video. You know, the really, really crappy BuzzFeed videos. When I used to actually watch them, there was one video where they talked about names. And they were like, "Oh yes, this name is a person that's a best friend, this is a hot name, this is a trigger name, and Jacob is a trigger name."
No, Jacob's a creep.
Jacob's stupid.
Don't do this with Jacob again.
Yeah.
That you hear that. No, Jacob's a creep.
Don't do this.
So basically, I'm not okay with this. It's not fair to me and all the other Jacobs in the world. None of this, none of us, English, should have to deal with this, being categorized in this small area of Jacobs are special people. Jacobs are mean. Don't do that, Jacob. Don't do this, Jacob. I hear that all in my entire life because it happens all the time and I really mess up a lot of things. But basically, the important part of all of this is the fact that we need to come up with a new name for this channel. Skits is still out there. It's just Skits. I'm gonna put something up here when I edit. Go future me. basically, we need just a new name that's going to categorize us as something that's not terrible. Now, I can't get away from the name Jacob. It is legally me. I have to go out and pay $50 to change that, and if I do, I'm pretty sure my mom would beat me. She loves the name Jacob, even though I despise it, and she gets angry when I say I hate the name Jacob. But we don't need to actually worry about that. Jacob, everyone will address me by it. There's really no, like, actually going and changing it. Because if you go and, imagine trying to go and change your name. Somebody that's known you for 10 years is going to be like, oh, yes, Jacob. Oh, shit, I'm sorry, dude. What's your new name? Oh, yes, Mr. Poopy Butthole? That one was really unfunny. I don't need to make Rick and Morty jokes. Oh, I remember you used to be named Jacob, and now you're named Patrick Hemsworth. Wow, way to go. It's a really original name, okay? But basically, you have no chance of changing it, ever, okay? If you do, the people that have changed their names were special people, or like hair bands, like the lead singer of a hair band. I'm pretty sure somebody out there, I saw some show and video and YouTube and things that talked about it. I don't know, somewhere out there on the internet. That really doesn't pertain to me, because I'm not changing my name ever. But I'm basically stuck with it. But the one thing we can do is change the YouTube name, and that's what we will be doing. So I need your guys' help. If you guys like J Skits, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like anything else, put it down there. Don't put anything stupid. I don't want no stupid stuff in there. I've already gotten a bunch of terrible ones. Gamer's Antidote. You've got the Crusader 10. We can always revert back to that one, you know. You guys liked that one a lot, it seems to be. Or we could revert even further back, and we could go to Army Man 52. Or we could revert further back, and we could go to back when I used to play Club Penguin, okay? When that, like, whole entire game wasn't dead. And it used to be, like, super popular when I was, like, 5. I was, like, interested in Star Wars, and I was like, oh, yeah, Star Wars is the coolest thing in the world. But apparently I didn't know how to spell. So I went and typed it in. I typed in Star Wars, and I was so surprised when that name was actually available. I ran to my mom, and I was like, oh my gosh, guys, I got Star Wars as my name. And my brother was like, bullshit. There's no way you got Star Wars, because there's no way that would be available. We came back out in the computer room. They looked at it. My name was Stir Wars. Stir Wars, S-T-E-R-W-E-R-S. I'm a special one, if you do say so myself. I say so. Basically, we could change it to that too. You want to go really far back, we can name this channel Stir Wars and make a really crappy Star Wars theme out of it. I mean, pretty much anything at this point will be better than what I have now with the dumb potion that's been sitting there for like a solid month. I don't understand how anybody has managed to stay with me up until this point with a potion as my avatar. Or the fact that my name was a Gamer's Antidote. The Crusader 10 was better, and that's a white supremacist symbol. I don't know what I was ever thinking. I don't know. I obviously never looked into anything, because I didn't even know that was a thing until like 3 months later when I was told that my name was not something that should be on the interwebs. So if you all enjoyed this video, which you probably didn't, because it wasn't funny, and I literally just talked about my name the whole entire time myself, because I'm a self-centered prick, go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and then leave your comments letting me know what I should change my name to so I don't sound as terrible, horrific as before and now. Wow, way to go, Blurry. Thank you. Okay, we're all good, but I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.